Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me alright. As usual, I've got my iPad and it's 30 seconds behind me, so I'll be able to check on the chat every now and then. Ooh, forgive me. For me, it's early morning. Just got up. Well, an hour ago anyway. Let's transition. Hello, everyone. So, today's stream does what it says on the tin. I am going to be playing my own game, the Sonic 2 8-bit reimagining. Let's just pop my specs on. And I'll just be providing commentary and explaining bits of level design or showing off secrets or answering any questions anybody has. Yeah, I haven't worked on this game since January. That's just the way it's been. But I think yous all deserve an update, anybody who subscribed to this channel because of this game. Here we are. And we might even build a bit of level design afterwards. Get all my ums out the way before we begin. Let go of your inhibitions. Even though it's not a YTP one, it always helps. So let's just make sure my volume's on 20. Yeah. Because this is a loud game. If I had £1 for every time somebody got scared of the volume during a stream last year. Alright. Let's just begin. We should probably just play it as normal. So we're gonna load into Underground Zone. It's been a while. So I guess I'll just go the upper path. Well, no. Most people that I watched play this game would always just go up and right and not drop down to see what's down here. Of course, I think I've already shown off bits of level design myself in previous videos, but the level design in those is heavily outdated. Let me know how you can hear me, by the way, because I should probably check on my iPad, to be honest. I think I should turn it down just a smidgen more. To 10. That should be alright. Anyway, let's keep on going. As you can see here, we've got the bubble shield, but you won't be able to bounce with it at the moment. It's not currently programmed in. You also can't drop dash. Ooh. Let's just go up here, because there is a fire shield in this first level. And we will get to it using Sonic's moveset. Not a lot of people knew about the peel out, which is in the game. And there we go. We can use it to gain more speed than a spin dash, which means you can cover more distance. And I designed this game with the philosophy in mind that if Sonic can get there using his moveset, then there's going to be something there for the player to reward them. That wasn't a very powerful spin dash, was it? But here we are. Here's a fire shield. And I immediately losed it. Wow. Treacherous jumps. The collision on the springs is on the spikes is a bit wonky. I need to fix that. Right. First secret in the level. Not a lot of players will find this. Somebody found it by accident. But here we go. There's a cut through this wall here. And we can break it open with a spin dash. But instead of jumping on this spring here, in this game, Sonic can just walk past the springs and be fine. They have no collision, except for when you jump on them. Just walk through this wall here. Whoa. That's like a Metroid-y secret. It's not very well telegraphed. So that'll have to change. You wouldn't want the player just to check every random wall, but I nearly jumped up there if you saw, but if you do a tiny little jump, you can cut through this wall and find a secret. And the music changes for this bit. This is a hidden minecart segment in the first level, and that's how you get to it. And when you get to it, the music changes to a remix of the Donkey Kong Bramble Blast music, and it was remixed by Little Boulder, who said I could use it in the game. I was pretty happy. I spent a long time listening to this track in particular, whoops, while building the minecart segments, and I thought it just fit so well. So if you die during that segment, you'll reload at that checkpoint, and the music will stay the special music until you've cleared this challenge. I haven't seen anybody find this on a playthrough with the demo, but it's in there. My left hand is so shaky. Ooh, looks like we didn't make it there. I need a more elegant solution for getting out of minecarts in this game. I'm gonna be making a little, an object that when you pass through it, the minecart you'll come out of it, and it'll only work if you're in the minecart. Because I've seen a lot of players just run into those badniks and get hurt when they have no minecart anyway. So definitely something a bit less Mario Makery to get over that problem. Whee! This entire first act is based on the original level design for the first 3 acts of the original game, and I kind of combined them together in a Sonic Mania-y style. Big level. It's not that big though when you speed through it, and it should be familiar for anybody who's played the original game. This is the first original bit of level design, I would say, and it's the last minecart segment. So we're just going to go on this upper path where there's a bunch of goodies waiting for you. Let these guys just destroy the cart, and we get an invincibility for the boss. Ah yes, and the boss, which is currently under reconstruction. Anybody who's played the demo will be used to coming out of this spot in the ground here and then whee! But it's very basic, this boss. Not very good at coding yet, but after watching people play the original, the demo, I agree that it should be more faithful to the original. We should have slopes, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the slope where the ball bounces down, like this. But we're going to have another slope at the other side. And Eggman here, he's going to go from left to right at the top of the screen, and he's just going to drop his balls automatically, and all Sonic has to do is just dodge them. Pew, 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 pew. And the balls are going to hit the antlion, who will be in the middle. And all you don't have to hit, you just have to dodge the balls and let the balls destroy it. And that will be more faithful to the original. So yeah, this boss is under reconstruction right now, but we can still beat it the boring way that everyone else had to. If you're quick, you can sneak in 2 hits here. My precious rings. There we go. And that's Act 1. But before we reload into the next level, let's reload the level itself. I'm going to give you a look at the level editor here. The creator of this engine made the level designer very simple. Very much like Mario Maker. And if you have your own copy of OpenSurge, you simply press F12 to bring up this menu, and you can place bricks. Any bricks that you've imported into the game, they'll appear here with some basic coding knowledge. And now we can see like the breadth, the extent of the level design, and it can be as big and small as you want. Look at this. Like, you can scroll forever. That's the water level. You can scroll for ages, and I haven't run out of level design space yet. This engine can do so much. So yeah, this first level isn't too complicated. There's a lower route and a higher route, and they crisscross and branch between each other quite a bit. Oh, that's my dodgy keyboard at work. Sometimes the level will have 3 paths, like here. And this is still under construction as well. Look at all this empty space. You could put something there easily. Yeah, and that's what the level looks like in the level editor. Look at the checkered patterns. You wouldn't normally notice this in normal gameplay, but I like references, and look at the checkers. Like Green Hill Zone. So let's just take Sonic back to the end of this level. Or should we speed through it again? Yeah. Let's go on to the next level now. The one that lots of people, well, not lots of people, but some people got lost on. And if you're one of those people, I do apologise. I will change things. Underground Zone 2. Whee! I hope the stream quality is holding up. So, most people, when starting this level, would go straight here. And of course they would, that's where the level design naturally takes them. But if you're one of those curious people, and warning signs don't scare you much, you can just whee! There's actually quite a bit of stuff to explore down here. Look at that. Whee! That's what will happen if you just let the speed carry you. But at the top of each of these, you can go through the walls, and there might be more than 100 rings to get down here. In this kind of Sonic game design, the exploration, as always, is completely optional. But if you're looking for the Chaos Emeralds, you'll want to be exploring more. Otherwise you won't be able to access the Crystal Egg Zone. One of my favourite moments watching other people play this game is getting to this point here and seeing these rings and then jumping and going, ah, there's an extra life there. Of course, that bit of level design in particular is a reference to, what is it, Flying Battery Zone, where there's a bunch of monitors hidden above you in bricks like that. Whee! Yes, I think one person might have found this bunch of rings here. But one thing that is, because it's not even telegraphed at all, and this is my fault, it's on me, but you can just jump, ooh, 1 second, you can just jump through that wall and skip most of the level. As if. We'll reset that there. How do you think I could make this a bit better telegraphed to the player? Well, I'm gonna fix it now. I am looking for a bit of wall tile that looks a bit darker than the rest. This one here. Save. And then when we get back to that, that should look a bit more obvious. Hopefully. So let's just speed. Whee! Get that extra life. Always want that extra life. No! No! This is a nightmare to get back up. Uh-oh. These slopes here have their own... have a special collision. That means you can't go back up them unless you do this. No, don't go that way. We want to check this wall. There we go. Now that's a bit more obvious that you can go through it, but it still looks wrong. So let's just fix that one more time. And all we need to do is add a couple of tiles to show that it's solid wall. So what I just did there was press M in the level editor, and that shows me the mask. It shows me all the collision that the player can't pass through. So I put one. It doesn't... See, I need one a little bit thinner. Do I have one like that? Oh, that's a pipe. Okay, that has no mask, but there's a mask there already, so that's fine. So let's just speed back there now. Hold down. See, it does, those bricks that I've just put there are behind that one. I'll come back to it later. Let's explore this level further. So I'm about to show you another shortcut that nobody else found during the stream, and I was watching so many people play this live, and so many times I was like, the first pit! The first pit! Well, this is what's down the first pit. It looks like a slope, but what's this? Bit of wall here. That looks different. You can pass through it and skip. You skip this whole bunch of level design here. Down the pipe. Boo 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 boo. This shortcut takes you straight past all that, skipping a good chunk of the level in the process. And all that speed and momentum will carry you on top of the first loop-de-loop here. And what we're trying to do now is get onto the upper path that nobody else got to during the demo. It involves some tricky platforming, so I need to check. I forget where all the spikes fall down, because if we fall down here, that's it. You can't go back up. You're stuck on the bottom route for quite a bit. Oh yeah, that's how you get that extra life. Use speed and the spring to propel you that way. You can probably use these springs too. Oh yeah. Let those spikes drop. And there we go. This is the last jump. checkpoint. And now we're on the top level. Oh! No, somebody did get here. I'm having flashbacks while I play myself. Yes, I watched one person get up here. Can't remember who they were. But it is saved into my playtests. And the problem was, they couldn't get past this bit of level design because of this massive slope. Let's just go down it slowly. But yeah, you go down here and there's nothing but spikes and a wall. You can't go up. No way up. The poor player couldn't figure out that you just use all the speed and hold right on this segment. You can do it running, you can do it rolling, but as long as you're going max speed and holding right, you'll make the jump. And then we're back into the cave. Whee! Let me just prove that you can do it while running as well. What a big slope to get up. Peel out! Oh, whoa, what was that? Did you see that there? This game's collision. Okay, it looks better to do it while rolling, to be honest. Go away, phone. Okay, scratch that. Go down this rolling. Oh my god. My badly designed game, huh? Actually, I think I've changed the physics slightly in this development version of the game. I'm fairly sure if you've got the demo version, you'll be able to make that slope no matter what. Here's a little secret in the wall. And then let's go down here. And this is the way forward through the level. The level kind of forces you to go this way. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Some tricky timing in this level. I didn't make it easy, did I? Not even for myself. Oh, there's my keyboard playing up again. Don't kill me, game. There we go. Hashtag getjustjohn43, a new keyboard. Whee! And finally, we have the fire shield, and I can demonstrate its fire shieldiness. This is the only shield in the current demo which works. There's the fire dash. You could spam it previously. It looks like I've changed that though. This is the trickiest bit of level design in the game. I've seen many people fall off here, and I'm going to show you how to just go with the flow. Because, I mean, it's fairly linear, this section. It's more of a challenge than a bit of exploration. The idea is just to ascend to the top of the cave to escape. So, you just follow the level design. I've lost my shield already. Never mind that. Those spikes have dropped. These springs here, let's just keep going forward. Trust the forward, because if you do, you'll clear it easy peasy. You'll miss the projectile. There we go. We cleared that. Oops. I don't think anybody went up that way, but there's not really that much level design that's different that way. Let's have a look. Yeah. In the future, I'll probably extend this out and do a lot more with this real estate. Look at all that empty space. There shouldn't be that much empty space if you're designing a Sonic level. So yeah, you just go boom, 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 boom if you go that way. But instead we're just going to go through this little section. I remember somebody laughing at Sonic's eyes when they were playing this. The way they go beep boop beep boop beep boop. I will be redrawing all of Sonic's sprites at some point. My life's pretty messy right now, so I don't know what's going on. But I'll always be thinking about my game, And I'll be getting my old art pad back soon as well, so I can keep the old art style intact. But all the graphics are going to get redrawn for Underground Zone. It's going to be cleaner, it's going to be a bit more Flash inspired. Onto the boss that a lot of players had a eureka moment on playing. Let's roll, so that you don't lose the shield. Yes. So the idea is, and this isn't illustrated very well in the demo at all, you beat the antlion in Act 1 automatically. Eggman's just testing out his new robots. And the idea is those 8 cannonballs that hit it will remove its first layer of armor. And then when it returns in this boss fight, I'm going to give it a different colour, slightly different design, to show that it's weaker, to show that you can stun it and hit it this time without getting hurt. A lot of work needs doing. I need to add more animations and really research and learn how to code properly. Because here's another funny bug with this boss. If you pause it, it resets its AI. If you pause the game, it'll reset the AI, and sometimes the boss can be spawning in the middle of the screen. Some work needs a doing. But yeah, it was quite fun watching players be like, how do I beat this boss? How do I beat it? And then they roll into it and then watch the spike fall down. And then they go, ah, it's quite satisfying. It's not the best design game in the world, but I tell you, I do get, I am happy when players are like having those moments, and I'm like, yes, you get it, you get it. It's a bit messily executed, but you understand what I was going for. So I'm just standing here. In the current demo, after you beat that boss, if you want to go to Sky High Zone, don't activate the capsule. I haven't programmed it yet so that we can do it Sonic 3 and Knuckles style. Afterwards, the camera cuts back and you can control Sonic again. I can't do that right now. I'm going to have to learn some more scripting. But anyway, if you don't activate this capsule, you can just walk to the right, do a spin dash to go up here, and this will take you to Sky High Zone. Let's do it. This was me testing out level transitions, like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I want this game to have cutscenes and for it to all be connected and be smooth as possible. And welcome to Sky High Zone, by the way. Now, I've already showed this off, the art for this, in a video, but the level design was just a little bit of a playground. But now, I work on this every now and then when I'm bored, and it's taken forever, but you'll see why soon. Sky High Zone Act 1. Set at night during the rain, because it was sunset in the last level. And the object of this level is to go high, to go up, and look at this level design. I'm going to show you how fun it feels to play, but this is all completely original. It's not. It is inspired by the original, in the sense that you have to go high in that level as well. But look at this. Look at all these levels. That's 1 level, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your aim is just to follow the level design and go up, and try and go up and stay up, because if you fall down, you're going to have to climb up again. This level is about the slow and steady climb of a roller coaster, followed by speedy segments back downhill where the level design opens up again. Look at that. And this is how much I've built so far. And when you're building big open Sonic levels like this, man, you have to think about so much. I'm no Sonic speedrunner, but I can use the physics and the momentum to get me to high places, and I can do all the tricks like the loop-de-loop one where you jump at this corner and you get more speed. Phew. All of that stuff works in this engine. It's very impressive. And yeah, this level is definitely one of those cases where if Sonic can get there, there will be something there for you. So let's have a play. Let's play my version of Sky High Zone, Act 1. Hello there. Sovic91, hello there. I like the idea. Thanks, man. Let's go just back onto the level editor and look at this scrolling. Let's go to an empty bit of level. Look at that. I've spent so long here. Like, it's inspired by... Have you ever played Breath of the Wild? And you're on horseback, riding past a forest at night during a thunderstorm. And everything's just... The atmosphere is just... I want to live here. That's scrolling. I'm proper proud of this. Some touch-ups here and there will be necessary to clean it up, but I'm very happy with the art style of this level. So let's just reload it again, and let's start playing through it. Thanks for joining, Sovic91. So, there we go. We have bridges. We have falling bridges. Just like in the original level. Let's just get that. Why would these springs be here? Well, here's the first secret hidden in this level. Do a fully charged peel out to the left and hold left. Off the spring. Whee! We've just ended up in this wall. Pardon me. And in there, you'll find an electric shield. Up. Now, if you jump there, you will come across a shortcut. But we're not going to go to the shortcut right now, we're just going to open it. Going this way will cut a chunk of the level out for you, if you are a speedrunner. But let's go the lower path. Through there. Ooh. This fallen bridge. Let's go down it. Water. Yep. This will be the first level with a little bit of water in, just to introduce it to the player. It's not going to be a full-on water level. But this bit here is inspired by Angel Island Zone, Act 2, where you go in the water and see that there's an extra life there. And now we have a bubble shield as well, which will stop you from losing a life. And do you notice, by the way, that when you go underwater, it stops raining? Because it doesn't rain underwater, does it? Back out, and yeah, it's raining again. Let's follow this momentum. Whee! That's going to take you this way. And does this look familiar? Oh, we've just cut through back to this part of the level. But before we carry on left, let me show you another secret that's hiding. So, yes, okay. I messed up there. So let me get back to that spring to the left. I just heard my keyboard disconnect again. Cut through this part of the wall here. There's a couple of monitors waiting for you. And then cut again. Go down. Special stage rings. Now, I must be clear, there's no special stages in the game, so collecting it will only nab you 50 rings for now. But yeah, there's going to be special stage rings like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Every level will have its own dedicated special stage, which should show off a feature of Open Surge, I hope. But enough about those, because I haven't even started making special stages yet. These are all just concepts right now. And yeah, that's what's inside that secret. So let's just follow the level design and go sky high. There we go. Let's cut through that wall there. let's fall down here. The stream quality is probably going to be absolutely rubbish because of the rain in this level. I'm just glancing over at my iPad and it looks really bad, to be honest. Although the quality of my iPad has been on 480p this whole time. So give that a couple of seconds to render. But what's the shield here anyway? Well, minecarts are in monitors in this game, and I'm thinking of keeping it that way and keeping the special power-ups as monitor items. And this is why. It'll act like a shield. Forgive the prototype graphics here. But the controls in the original are so awkward, and I've seen a lot of people play the game and be like, how do you control this? And then I've seen people play the Creative Aria remake as well, and the controls on that are completely different too, and people are like, how do you do this? Well, I decided for my version, not only will the hang glider be like a shield, so if you get hit you'll lose it, you want to keep a hold of it if you want to take some shortcuts, but when you use it, you just press jump again in midair, and you control like Knuckles. There we go. So the hang glider, you just hold the jump button, and it makes you feel like you're Knuckles, and when you land back on the ground, it's over. Use it to glide. And this power up is where the level design is really going to open up and players can explore. And that's why this level has been so hard to build, because now I have to keep this power up in mind. So yeah, normally you just go this way, up the loop-de-loop. But because we've got the glider, we can actually just skip and go straight up like that. Ooh, what's this? Another special stage ring. Look at all those rings. The video quality is good as long as you don't go too fast. I figured so. I've got like the max settings on OBS right now, and it's still a bit isn't it? Very interesting, thank you. I thought it would be an elegant solution, because I want to be faithful to the original game. Could add Knuckles as a playable character if you really wanted, but Knuckles wasn't in the original game. And he should be on Angel Island. He should be on Angel Island at this point, guarding the Master Emerald, waiting for Chaos to show up. So Knuckles can't be in this game. So I thought it best to make the hang glider feel like Knuckles, and you just want to hold on to it in this level, because if you do, oh, you can skip so much, you can take so many shortcuts. We're nearly at the top as well of Sky High Zone, as if we've been here for 6 minutes. That's another bit you can skip if you've still got the hang glider. Whee! But we're gonna go this way, the normal way as well. Look at the slope. You presume you go that way, but if you go this way first, there's an extra life waiting for you. And now we can break this wall. And now we're at the top of Sky High Zone. It's not raining anymore, we're above the clouds, and we can see the stars. And like I said, once you get to the top, what are all roller coasters like? Whee! Whoa, whoa! What happened to my physics there? We've just gotten to the end of my current level design. So let's just go back to the very top of that. The speed shoes in this give you some crazy speed. So let's just stop. When you're going back downhill in this level, that's when it starts to open up again. So let's get on top of this loop-de-loop. If you've still got the hang glider at this point. Yeah. Nice. And we can skip a bit of level. Now this is where the level stops being built in this case. But there's plenty of room. And I think until 1 o'clock we might actually build some more level together. How does that sound? So I'm just going to reset the level and let's speed through it. Let's get to that end bit as quickly as I possibly can now, using all the shortcuts. I love the drop dash. It should be in every Sonic game now. No, that wasn't very fast, was it? Oh wow. That was a weird bug with the spring, wasn't it? Oh no. I'm so bad. Phew. I thought I was going to hit those spikes there. And there we go. Ooh. It's a trap. If you go down here, we'll end up back under the water. And you'll have to slog through this slow bit of level design. Chance of death if you go down there. But that just ends us back here. Yep. Progress has been slow. But here we go. We've just made it to the end of the game. Of what I have so far. Hello, the memer. Hello. Cue a guy following this fan game that inspired me to make my own fan game that is in progress. Oh man. It's the Sonic fan gaming community that is so inspiring in the first place. I'll be sure to check that out after this stream. I love watching other fan games being played. Oh man, yeah, there's so much to think about when making a level like this. Oh, I wasn't prepared to build some level today, to be honest. Wow. It's so intimidating. I have to consider everywhere the player might fall, might go. Has anybody got any questions about the game before I consider finishing off the stream? I don't know if I covered all the bases. This isn't the final music for Sky High, I should say. The composer for this never got back in touch, so I've been scouring YouTube for more remixes of Sky High Zone, and I finally found one, and somebody who's like, yeah, you can use it in the game. And I know it's like Sonic and stolen, you could say stolen assets, and if you're not asking for permissions for Sonic, you shouldn't need permission to use a fan remix, but I like the idea of the person who made the music being fully on board and being like, yeah. I like the idea of having an official soundtrack. So I've got some work to do. I need to add that new music, for starters. Let's just see if there's anything else we missed in the game. So we got the Paper Zone. Everybody played Paper Zone. Green Hill Zone. I need to draw Green Hill graphics, because that's where the game's going to start, with a cutscene. Don't get excited about Ice Cap. These are just levels that other OpenSurge users on the Discord have submitted. This isn't my version though. A tile set submitted on the OpenSurge. It's pretty surreal seeing my Sonic in in Ice Cap Zone, isn't it? The meme. Does your Fangame have a name? I'm probably going to take this Ice Cap brick set though and adapt it and use it for Crystal Egg Zone. If you want to develop a fan game using OpenSurge, I would highly recommend it. There are lots of people working on projects using the engine. A lot of open source resources to pull from. We all share in OpenSurge. Whee! There's no rings or anything in this level. Just as there were no badniks in my Sky High Zone. Yeah, the physics are a bit wonky there, aren't they? And because we haven't beat a boss, we can't actually activate the signposts. They're only triggered to be activatable if you've beaten a boss. Finish off with a quick zoom through Paper Zone. Sovic 91. You can perhaps make the lighting above the clouds a bit different. That's just an idea though. You mean add more lightning animations to... because lightning's very random and erratic, isn't it? It doesn't always strike in the same shape. Is that what you mean? Or do you want the screen to flash every time there's lightning as well? That last one would be a bit more harder to program. But Sonic before the sequel did it not? Whee! God, this level's so messy. I feel like I could fall through the floor at any point. Boo! Oh no. Whoa, that's the first. Pardon me, I'm so burpy today. It's the first time I've seen one of those balls make the jump. Not exactly. I'm really autistic, so you'll have to explain it, dumb it down a bit more for me to understand. Before we go though, I'm just going to speed through these levels again. As fast as I can. Try and stay on the upper route this time. I messed up. I didn't stay on the top path. I know the only way to get up this bit is to go up here. Yeah. Oh man. This is where you'd have to go to get the Chaos Emerald in the original game. Yeah. Oh man. Ah, the ground could be a bit lighter above the clouds. I get you. For the moonlit. That makes sense. Yeah. That would feel a lot better. And like the gloriousness of the light shining down on the grass at the top. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind and I'll add some lit tiles for the future. It was a great idea. Thank you very much. Yeah. Not my quickest time, but then this level is under reconstruction. Exactly, exactly! We're gonna go back to the level select now, aren't we? Right, let's try and clear Act 2 as fast as possible. Up a path, as little mistakes as possible. Ooh. The physics still need a bit of work. Okay, let's do a drop dash here and jump on the spring. Peel out. Oh no. First pit, first pit, first pit. There we go. We've just skipped 30 seconds of level design. Jump, jump, jump again, jump again. Jump. Oh no, my keyboard's messed up again. Look, not even a minute's passed yet, and we're here. Oh no, we got hurt. It is possible to not get hurt, but I need to extend the time out on those spikes and make them shake before they drop. To give the player at least some warning, you know, like the original. We made that jump. Yes. Oh no, I got hurt. This can happen. Yes. Jump here, over the balls. Don't go on the zip line. Jump down here. Get the fire shield. Down this hole. Zoom. Don't worry about the lava. We'll be fine. We got the shield. Up. Don't lose the shield this time, John. Jump. Spikes are gone. Now follow the momentum. Hold right. Hold right. Don't stop holding right. There we go. We didn't get hit. Jump now to end up on the top path. Whee! I would like to remind everyone that I don't have a Patreon. Why do I say that? I got a comment on one of my videos saying that this here, because it looks like a P, he said, that's one of the best ways to show people that you have a Patreon. No, I don't. And I don't believe I make content good enough for Patreon anyway. So, let's forget about that. Keep going. Still 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Smooth. Don't get hit by the boss. Rolling. You see me rolling. And now we can't speedrun this because this is badly programmed and slow. Oh. I'm glad you like the idea. I'm glad you suggested the idea. I don't have many people to test the game. Two hours later. Not the funnest boss in the world to fight. This is so slow. It's so slow I had to make it die in 6 hits instead of 8. There we go. Takes about a minute to go down, currently. So much content. 5 minutes worth of gameplay and a demo that you can download right now at Sonic Fangames HQ. Oh dear. I don't know if everybody likes the idea of perhaps doing what, because speaking of inspirations, Sovik and Mima, the reason why I started remaking Sonic 2 is because Sonic Chaos and Triple Trouble are both getting excellent, high quality. They've set the bar with their remakes so high, and yeah, that's so inspiring. And the creator of Triple Trouble, Noah Copeland, he currently streams himself building the game, and I'm like, I would like to do that. But I don't think I found the right mindset to do so right now, because I'm a little intimidated by building some level today. So it's nearly 1 o'clock and I'm going to end the stream soon, but I'm just going to have another look at the comments. That reminds me of a certain Poking the Bear speech. I have no context, so I don't know what you're talking about. There's actually a weird delay between me typing a comment and you receiving it. YouTube, man. This is all new to me. I've got the latency on the stream for about half a minute, so I'll get the comment. I don't know when. I think I get the comment instantly, actually. I got a lot of complaints about that music being horrible, so let's just come out of that menu and back onto the title screen. I hope I covered all the grounds in this hour. I'll certainly be double checking myself. And of course, if there's any more questions about the game, leave them in the comments and I'll respond. I try to respond to all the comments on my channel. Ah, right. That video by Noah, that was about not monetizing a fan game. Ooh, YouTube drama, man. I'm not gonna go there. I don't know much about it, only what I've heard from other YouTubers, but I can see why people were like panicking. The possibility that somebody was monetizing a fan game, it doesn't seem fair when other people have to do this with their own time and energy. Are you referring to the Patreon thing? Oh no, I'm not setting up a Patreon. If I were ever to set up a Patreon, it would be for serious content, you know, like reviews, my thoughts on a game. It wouldn't be for YTPs, which are kind of open source in the first place. It's about taking free use, fair use content and remixing it. So I would never have a Patreon for that. I would never lock a fan game behind a Patreon either. Hey, that's just not something I can think about right now. But it's cool that somebody suggested. Okay, it's 1 o'clock now. It's not a sunny afternoon in Britain anymore. And I'm gonna wake up properly and have some dinner. I'll leave yous all with some music. There we go. The Black Void. And let's go back onto my dancing transition screen and leave you with some music. And I'll see yous all later. Well, I wish you good luck with the game. You certainly have something interesting there. Yes, interesting. That's the word people use when they can't say good. Ooh, that looks interesting. Right. Music to inspire my Sonic 2 remake. Hit shuffle. thanks for joining the stream, everybody. Have a nice day, and I'll see you later.